Hey folks, we're back. I saw it crashed. I thought it was going to be the same. Apparently this time though, so like the last time when we would do that letter, I think I'm on the good track for that letter by the way. We'd come over here and look at her file. This time though, it wants us to look at her Mara's belongings. Let's see what happens.
These are Amara's things, I'm certain. Amara, there she is. She existed. She really did exist. There she is, my friend.
And Amara has a daughter with a doll?
March 12th, 1938. The young girl Renee arrived today. Poor thing, she was terrorized. You see, she remembers the first time we met. I talked to her mother, the dear lady, and she expressed her fears to me, and I promised I'd keep an eye on her daughter. The lady told me her daughter's doll had been taken away, and this worried her. Because when she becomes depressed, as she is now, Renee barricades herself in her room and can't communicate. The doll becomes her voice, eyes, and ears. Dr. B said I'll soon get out of here. I'm sorry. I'm so sad to leave Renee. I won't be able to protect her anymore. My poor friend. She was hoping to be able to get out of here, but nobody ever leaves this place. That poor girl is really ill. I am the only one she ever speaks to. I told her I was leaving and she stared at me, saying that I would never leave. It was quite unnerving, and then she started to cry. I felt like crying too. She didn't say anything else. What worries me is that I'm sure that terrible man is watching her. He was the one who brought her here, and of all the good people, why did it have to be him? She knew. I told her everything. She knew about that man. But I instructed a nurse friend of mine to keep an eye on her, and I'm sure she will, because she's a good woman. Her poor nurse. I vaguely remember. She worked on this ward. Let's look for signs of the nurse in the nurse's room on the upper floor.
Oh, this is different. I think I'm still on the ground floor, aren't I? Yeah. But that's weird that this is different and then she still ends up getting lobotomized. If the nurse was looking out for her. Oh no, this is the upper floor.
She worked mostly in the Marigliano pavilion. Let's get out of here and find that pavilion. Renee was alone here. Charlotte had abandoned her. And without Charlotte, Renee couldn't communicate with the outside world. Mother knew that.
Right, we know the pavilion's back outside because that's where we've been randomly teleported. Guess it's a good thing I went the other route first, or it would have been harder for me to find this. I keep saying let's follow the signs, but I haven't really seen signs. Unless I walked by it and didn't realize it because I didn't see the sign. I think there was a sign I saw at the beginning. Yep, there's the sign. And it opened up my eyes. Aha. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Where's the front door? I am getting so lost right now, it's not even funny. Did I miss another sign somewhere, maybe? Ow. My bad. Now what?
She's kind to everyone, even me. I felt a little better when I saw her.
Oh boy.
The sick children laughed and played with her. Not even they could frighten me. Don't annoy Renee. She's a princess here. Didn't you know? She told stories. She said there was a war out there. But they stared at me and frightened me. They would come to look for me in the evening, and then no one would have protected me. Not even you, Charlotte. Am I right?
I was gonna say, if they're coughing blood, that might be the tuberculosis.
Let's follow the hearse until we reach the graveyard.
What? What hearse? I guess there was a hearse sitting outside that door. What? What? This game confuses me now. I am so glad I didn't go this path first. I would have been so confused. Worse. Worse than I am now. Okay, where did the... How am I supposed to know where the hearse went? Go back the way I came? Oh, I see it now. I didn't see it moving earlier. I must have been paying attention when I came out. Or it keeps moving regardless of if I'm following it or not, which is not a good game design plot. Oh, will you stop going away? Get back here. Where'd he go? Oh. Now I'm wondering if I am going to be suicidal, or if they're just going to lobotomize me to lobotomize me. What's the point of us coming here this time? Because last time we were looking for Amara. Oh boy. As I did the whole time.
There's Charlotte. My voice, my eyes, my ears, my very soul. Let's go and play together again.
Where are we going? Guess I'm supposed to take it back to the psych ward. Follow the lights?
My voice. To say what?
Oh boy.
Meaningless things. Be offensive to others and get into trouble. Eyes to see desperate people. In the mirror, the shadow of my former self. Gaunt, worn out, they're killing me slowly, day after day. My ears to hear screams, deliriums, threats, and false promises. It'll be all right. Everything will pass. My soul, incapable of living. Of fitting into a world which it finds alien. It's moving further and further away from you, always further.
Game's taking another weird tone.
Let's go and play together again.
Okay, I'm getting a little dizzy just watching her do this.
I'd like to lose my voice. I'd like to lose my eyes. I'd like to lose my hearing. I'd like to lose myself forever.
Oh dear, the scissors again. Oh, she stabbed the doll this time. Really? We're back with the kids? Oh, that's the cat yelling thing. So both those are just coming back to the school. You know, I just realized if this is 1940s and based in Italy, they're technically working with the Axis. Because that would be Mussolini. I don't know what fascism has to do with asylums. I don't know if they were big on sending their decrepit ones to the hospital. I don't know if they were as extreme as Hitler.
Mom knows just the same things in school.
Wait, is that different?
The blackbird's eating my head. That's why it hurts.
No, I don't think they're different.
When I was small, I never used to eat for a mother. When I was little, I never used to sleep for a mother. Mr. Onofrio is so noisy. I'm bad because I'm not kind. Mom always has to work because it's so cold in winter. Mr. Onofrio helps Mom. How would we manage if he didn't? My baby Charlotte is so beautiful, and she's so good. But Renee isn't. There are a lot of them. They want to hurt me. They fly. Even Charlotte can't help me. Mom works so hard because I have to eat, or I won't grow.
Can't believe I got the 17 already. I thought that was going to take forever to do. Oh wait, this is back to that. Let's try them that way. Nope, I've already been this way. Yeah, it's fine. We've already got all 17. We just gotta get the other end done. There we go. Or the other path, not end done.
What's happened? What is this place? Maybe I'm dead. I can't see any light. Maybe I am dead. I can't get up. What's going on? What's happening to me? There's no one here, but these noises. God, my head is killing me. I can't keep my eyes open.
And the nurse and the nun take me again. Getting me ready for my lobotomy. Come on, guys, put some oil on that wheel. I don't remember going on the elevator the last time. Or no, maybe I just woke up when I was in that spot.
medical file again. I don't want to know. I don't want to know anymore. There's only confusion. There were some who had scarcely seen me. They thought they knew me and understood what was happening to me and could decide about my life.
Interesting. So she didn't care she doesn't care what they think about her anymore because she's tired of all the ways that they're abusing her. Alright, so let's hear the video recording, then we're going to go back and answer the letter differently so we can get the last trophy. But everything else seems to be the same. As much as I wouldn't mind seeing the last video, it's just, there's too much to do. Again, if you know you're going into a walking simulator, that's good. Then I don't see too many issues with the game. My biggest issue with the game is that it's got 4 splits that I don't think it needs. Let's see how different this is.
Nobody laughs in here. I mean, really laughs. Not those crazy fools who laugh because people say they're mad. I don't know why they laugh out loud. They say I'm mad too, but I never feel like laughing. People used to laugh at me, but they were right, you know? You can't always cry and people laugh when they're afraid, don't they? It happened to you, not to me. It's better that way. They do that to show they're lucky. You mustn't take offense because it's true. And deep down, it's just like pity, if you see what I mean. Then you think about your own situation, and you laugh, because you feel lucky that everything's gonna get better, that it's all shit. It's all shit, this place. You're not trying to tell me it's not true, are you? An intelligent person, educated, not like me. And if I can see it's a load of shit, just imagine how much better you understand it. No, come on. No. I feel fine here, you know? After all, I can do and say anything I want.
Yeah, so she was losing her psyche at that point. Kept her own self-worth, but she was... I guess that would be what? Because there's a difference between being psychotic and... what is it? There's the one that does it what they're doing because they don't have the emotions, and then there's the ones that do what they're doing because they just don't care. They willingly know what they're doing. But I can't think of the two differences right now off the top of my head, which is bad because I did study abnormal psychology. Need to find an old textbook. Oh, it's psychopath versus sociopath. That's what it is. Yeah, sociopaths have no conscious awareness of what they're doing, but a psychopath, on the other hand, does. I think the psychopath knows what they're doing. The sociopath doesn't necessarily understand what they're doing. And I feel like that's what she slowly is becoming, is going slowly sociopathic. It's all about self-preservation. Without realizing the repercussions she's having on other people. But she seems to realize her own repercussions on herself. Then again, it doesn't help the perception of anyone with any kind of mental deficiency back in the day, which I get is what the point of the game is. But we are, what, a few decisions away from our platinum. So let's do this. I'm glad we've evolved since then. I still can't believe lobotomy's got a Nobel Prize.
September. I was with him. They were only trying to. No. March 3rd. Did I imagine Amara? That's not possible. She was there. I know she was there. I feel it. She must have left some traces of her presence.
Oh, hit a wall. We're busy updating the spreadsheet since we are about to finish this. Let's see what we're up to.
These are Amara's things, I'm certain.
Wasn't trying to look at her shoe, but okay.
Here we are together. How could I have imagined for a single moment that she never existed? Amara, there she is. She existed. She really did exist. There she is, my friend.
I just can't tell if that's her kid or if that's her mother.
March 12th, 1938. The young girl Renee arrived today. Poor thing, she was terrorized. You see, she remembers the first time we met. I talked to her mother, the dear lady, and she expressed her fears to me, and I promised I'd keep an eye on her daughter. The lady told me her daughter's doll had been taken away, and this worried her. Her friend the nurse, I vaguely remember. She worked on this ward. Let's look for signs of the nurse in the nurse's room on the upper floor.
The nurse worked on the TB unit. That's why Amara knew her.
She worked mostly in the Maragliano pavilion. Let's get out of here and find that pavilion. Renee
And that's
alone,
why they were
sharp,
secluded,
abandoned,
because of the fact that
and without
TB is
Renee,
highly
Renee
contagious.
couldn't communicate
So
with
that's
us.
why Amara left.
Mother knew that.
Which would make sense why it felt like she got yanked away, if she really did get yanked away, because of the fact that if the moment they realized that she had TB, they had to remove her from everyone else. Which also explains the kids coughing blood. Like, a lot of this makes sense. I just don't think they change enough for it to warrant 4 playthroughs. Even if it is chapter select.
She's kind to everyone, even me. I felt a little better when I saw her. The sick children laughed and played with her. Not even they could frighten me. Don't annoy Renee. She's a princess here. Didn't you know? She told stories. She said there was a war out there. But they stared at me and frightened me. They would come to look for me in the evening, and then no one would have protected me. Not even you, Charlotte. Am I right?
Oh, and see, there's the hearse moving.
Let's follow the hearse until we reach the great...
I don't think the ending trophy popped until I grabbed the doll from the tomb. I bet that's my tomb, now that I think about it. That's why they brought me. It wasn't the nurse's tomb. No, because she stabs herself. And then the lobotomy. So no, that's got to be the nurse. Unless she eventually got buried there. Since we knew she wasn't allowed to leave. It just seems odd that the doll's there, unless she puts it down when the nurse died. Oh, there's a path. I lost it. I like to again point out that the hearse can't go through there. Definitely too narrow for it. Actually impressed that worked. I think we went here, we just never saw that clip. Alright. Should be popping up soon. Took us 5 hours. Little bit of repetition, not to mention having to do that, getting all the paintings, but it was kind of light. Like I said, good experience game. It's good to at least experience once. But definitely not 4 times. And grab the doll.
There's Charlotte. My voice, my eyes, my ears, my very soul. Let's go and play together again.
So my thought, since we were slowly getting back to that spot, is tomorrow, I know I usually don't stream on Sunday, but because of the fact I'm taking a break on Monday,
To say what?
because of Tuesday, is we will,
Meaningless things.
there's a VR game called The Door that's supposed to not be that long.
Get into
It's
trouble.
supposed to be an escape room simulator, which will be interesting. So we'll do that, and then also do a cute little game. We'll end on that one. We'll end on the cute game, which is called the Garden Between.
In the mirror,
It's a story-based game with puzzles about 2 kids who live on the same street corner and have a garden between them. I think it's street corner. It's a very interesting puzzle dynamic.
Gaunt, worn out.
they're killing me slowly, day after day. My ears to hear screams, delirium,
It's nice to clean up some of the shorter games.
false promises.
Still need to complete 3 games by the end of the year, but the assumption is I'll get through The Last of Us between
It'll
the big playthrough on Christmas Eve and that week between Christmas Eve and New Year's.
my soul, incapable.
Although obviously I will be taking a break on Christmas. Possibly, probably the day after as well.
Of fitting into
We'll
a
see how I feel.
which finds alien.
Usually I need 2 days to recoup from
It's moving further and
doing a non-stop stream.
always further.
Again, where does she keep getting these scissors? Out here. Like, I get it when we're in the office, but where is she getting the scissors out here?
Let's go
It's
and
weird
play
to me.
together again.
Yeah, I think we're just supposed to wait for the laughing to end and then we'll pass out. Maybe I have to do the merry-go-round.
I'd like to lose my voice. I'd like to lose my eyes. I'd like to lose my hearing. I'd like to lose myself forever.
Oh, that makes more sense why she stabs the doll, because the doll represents her voice, etc. Should like pop now. I don't have to do this whole thing again. I thought I got that one.
Uscite dal mio castello, Madame Adoré, uscite dal mio castello. Quante belle figlie, Madame Adoré, quante belle figlie.
I thought I got the red X. Maybe the guide got it backwards. Yeah, because the good one's down there. Actually, the door says it's supposed to be 5 hours. Alright, maybe I'll do the gardens between then and something else. It's just a pain to set up VR. With streaming. Alright, you know what? Oh, it's not going to let me leave because I'm in the middle of this sequence. Did it start me somewhere different? Oh, I just didn't notice.
We learned so many things in school, and so I do. Bad things.
Let's get this platinum again. Alright, maybe I'll find something else to go with Gardens Between. Alright. Let me look at this guide again. I thought I did the right one. Oh, you know what? I might have done 12D twice. Whoops! Alright, 12C.
That's how the reality is concealed. It has all been planned very carefully. June 13th. The nurses report that she descended into a state of great mental confusion after no contact with the outside. Did I imagine Imara? That's not possible. She was there. I know she was there. I feel it. She must have left some traces of her presence.
Come on. Come on. Pop. Maybe I'm gonna be put into a psychiatric ward for trying to get a trophy to pop. An imaginary object.
These are Amara's things, I'm certain. March 12th, 1938. The young girl Renee arrived today. Poor thing, she was terrorized. Her friend the nurse. I vaguely remember. She worked on this ward. She worked mostly in the Maragliano Pavilion.
Come on.
Let's get out of here and find that pavilion.
Pop trophy.
She was there and nothing could frighten me anymore.
Trying to look on True Achievements to see if I'm missing something. Okay, it's supposed to pop the moment I go to the, then when I go to the hospital. Although it's got 17 comments.
She's kind to everyone, even me. I felt a little better when I saw her. The sick children laughed and played with her. Not even they could frighten me. Don't annoy Renee. She's a princess here. Didn't you know? She told stories. She said there was a war out there. But they stared at me and frightened me. They would come to look for me in the evening, and then no one would have protected me. Not even you, Charlotte. Am I right?
And pop. There it goes. There we go. There's our platinum. Alright, time to make myself some dinner and say thanks for hanging out. Enjoy your evening. And we'll look at, like I said, the Garden Between tomorrow. I'll see what else I have that might be quick. But definitely want to do the Garden Between. It's a good story. Fun-loving story. Alright. I will see you then. Tomorrow, shoot for about the same time, 12, 1 o'clock. Hopefully no technical issues this time. And take care. Enjoy your evening. And if not, hope to see you on Christmas Eve for The Last of Us. Take care.